The Spurs play before the hometown crowd here live in San Antonio, Texas. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Vanilla?
And what you love about him is just the way he hits the offensive glass. I mean, he knows that those are the easiest points for him, when he can find a loose ball, get an offensive board, and put it back into the basket.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch-and-shoot jumpers. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot.
So for the Spurs, their last game, a win against the Warriors in Oakland. And that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
New York comes into this one following a loss to Dallas.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Dictating the pace and making sure that pace is up-tempo is what he's hoping they can do in this one. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it too.
Thanks again, Doris. And so it's New York with it. After the made shot from Sohan, the shot's good from Randall.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Here's Roberts. Gets it to go.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
On defense, San Antonio. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Well, this was a team they had some problems with last year. As an interconference matchup, they only faced each other twice, but both times they ended up on the wrong end of the score.
And San Antonio has possession following the score by New York.
It looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Tries again. It's blocked. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Well, as Steve was saying, Clark, I assume that's something we'd have to expect not to happen again this year.
True, but we could have said the same thing going into their 2 meetings last year, Kevin, and we know how that turned out, so we just need to wait and see. You can see the eye contact there, gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Here's Roberts after the made shot from Sims. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. And when you look at the numbers, impressive.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
There's a screen. Here's Brunson. Rejected by Jones.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Pass to Sohan. There's the feed to Roberts. And there's the pass to Wembanyama. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Roberts passes to Wembanyama. And that one's good.
He really made that mismatch pay off. The defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
And so it's New York with it. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Brunson. And again, it's New York.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Spurs have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Jones dishes to Roberts. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Here's Randall. Misses the wing J.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Pass to Wembanyama. The 11-footer, and it's San Antonio with another.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jumper.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Brunson, rejected by Wembanyama. Feeds it to Roberts. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup man. Look at the Prophet, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
His passing has been so terrific, and best of all, it's created a really unselfish atmosphere on the team, and I think that's why they're doing well.
Passes it to Wembanyama. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 6. New York trailing. Brunson, defended by Jones. Here's Brunson. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Here's Roberts against Golden State. He's really on his game.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look very exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Here's Tucker after the basket by San Antonio. 6 to shoot. Randall defended by Sohan, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you know, one of the things you got to love about him is how he triggers that fast break. You know, the instant he gets the ball in his hands, he's looking to make the outlet pass and always seems to put it on the money.
And Steve, you look at him, he is a
Listen to the noise these fans are making for him.
Yeah, I think he may be as well liked here as any player across the league.
Here's Roberts. He's got 5. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Roberts in at 2-guard. He's out there with Jones, and it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Spurs trail by 7. He kicks to Roberts. Gives him the lead pass. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Hey, guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Warriors got the job done. He finished with 51 points and seemed to have a hand in every defensive stop. Good numbers for him in both the steals and blocks columns. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
Randall passes to Sims, gets it to go.
Yeah, beautiful drive there, going right around the bigger man.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the offensive rebounding has been really impressive so far as well, so I really like this team's effort tonight.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
And he lays it straight in. 13 points in the game.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Roberts, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Up high and down hard with the one hand.
Got a little extra force for that one, didn't he?
You know, I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
He dishes it to Tucker. Beyond the arc. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Well, right here, Kevin, we can get a look at New York and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. 4th in fewest turnovers per game, 8th in rebounding, and they're in the top half of the league distributing the basketball as well. Not too shabby, room for improvement, but acceptable.
To me, offense is all about getting good shots, and you can't get good shots unless you're taking care of the ball. And Clark, you talked about those turnover numbers, the lack thereof. I mean, that's impressive. This is a very well-coached, disciplined team. You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Here's the pass to Sohan. Here's Tucker. 14 points from him the last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. The Knicks have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. The first free throw is good.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Boston. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Knicks, 5.5 games behind.
When I look at New York, they've been holding their own to start the season. This is a team that is worthy of keeping an eye on. A solid start, and they could maintain this momentum for a while.
Well, we know they're a playoff contender. You know, that's something that was easily predictable. The question is, what steps can they take to improve a little bit more to get to the point where they can become a true championship contender?
DiVincenzo, defended by Roberts. Pass to Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. That one off the back iron and out. Spurs trail by 5. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. They get a hand on it. And Roberts kicks to Jones. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And, Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
The Knicks leading by 3. DiVincenzo.
That's foul number 2 on him. They might not warrant sitting him entirely, but, you know, another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Knicks making a change here. So it's San Antonio now. Here's Roberts. He's got 11. And the shot is good. Roberts got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with the defender draped all over him, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
There's one other thing about him that I like. It's how easy he makes it look to change his shot in midair. And usually with defenders all around him. Because of that, it's really hard to block one of his shots.
Vanilla gets it to go. Now just a 2-point New York lead.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Watson with it. Now guarded by Sohan. They set the pick. Bogdanovich passes to Watson. Clock at 6. Passes it to Washington. Kicks it to Watson. Drills the three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 5.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Vanilla, the pass to Roberts. Got it. Good job in the low post. Roberts got 15 points.
Now he's gotten his legs underneath him because he's having a heck of a quarter.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
The Knicks have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Well, you look at the numbers, 79% as a team on the season. That's very impressive.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Drops in the layup for 2.
You know, even if he gets an inch of space, he will make an opponent look very vulnerable.
And New York making a change here. New York leading by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The pass to Randall. Backs him down. Off with the layup. Here's Roberts. 17 points in the game. Kept alive. The 3 cannot hit. Second quarter ends in a tight one. New York ahead, up 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Let's get into the first half breakdown. We're starting to get into the thick of the NBA season. A tight one for the Knicks up against San Antonio. The three-point shooting, ridiculous. They're knocking down everything. And on the other side, San Antonio just keeps scrapping. A powerhouse team looking to retain their position atop the conference standings. Some terrific basketball from the Prophet. He has 17 points, and as usual, he's been handing out a lot of assists. And that's all there is to it. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now it's time to send you back out to the start of the third quarter.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at the Prophet in this game, he's been everywhere.
It didn't take long to see what kind of game he was going to have today. He came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
You know, you look at his shot chart, it's all draped up. I mean, he's right at the rim. He's driving the lane again and again.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Knicks. He feeds it to Tucker. Now here's Jones. Here's Roberts. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And let's see now which shooting guards have been on target the most over the last 10 games. Look at the Prophet, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He's not a wasteful player. I mean, that much we've learned. He makes the most of the good looks he gets. And if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
But you know what, Steve? It's not all about shot selection. Let's not overlook what an unbelievable shooter he is, period. I mean, he can knock them down from all over the court with defenders draped all over him.
And that one misses. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Good on the second free throw. The Knicks leading by 4. Brunson defended by Jones. The shot's good from Sims.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
The Spurs have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. So he gets them both. And a minute played as the second half gets going. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. There's the pick. Pass to Randall. Fires the 3. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
These past few weeks, you can see how San Antonio stacks up. First in field goal percentage. First in free throw shooting. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that and they're on their game, they're tough to beat.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Brunson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul him, and free throws are better than a layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, he had a lot of success at the free throw line in their last game.
He really did. He didn't waste any of those chances when he got them.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
Roberts dishes to Jones. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Golden State Warriors, 5 games behind.
You know, checking out San Antonio, they've come out strong. I mean, sitting high atop the standings in the early going. A bit surprising, but very impressive, too.
Well, such a talented roster, Clark, and they're leaving no doubt. I mean, this is a team with a chance to go all the way.
Both free throws good from Roberts.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
The Knicks with the lead. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home.
I'm really looking forward to see how the Lakers fare in that one.
Randall, defended by Wembanyama.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Roberts passes to Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around. A nice shot by Roberts. Roberts got 9 points now in just the second half.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
A nice shot by Tucker.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
No good from Wembanyama. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Brunson. The shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Roberts. He's got 26. No good from Wembanyama. An even 3-on-3 break. Dishes it to Tucker. They get it again. This one for 3. But they recover it. Sims the pass to Tucker. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Brunson. Puts up the baby hook. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And a quick look now at how San Antonio's schedule is shaping up. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the Knicks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And he makes both free throws.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer the perfection continues.
Roberts passes to Sohan. Wembanyama. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by New York. Passes it to Bogdanovich. The pass to Randall, defended by Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Rejected by Roberts. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
front set, defended by Jones. It's rebounded by Wembanyama.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Now, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Good. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Roberts. Pass to Sohan for the tie. No luck. The Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Passes to Randall. Can't get it to go. Excellent D from Sohan. Here's Roberts. And he has 28 points for the game. Sohan passes to Roberts. Swiped it away. Here's Bogdanovich, defended by Roberts. And a fast break now for the Spurs. It's Wembanyama. Lays it up and banks it in. 19 points in the game.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And something else he does that might not wind up in the stat sheet, but is still a big part of his game, his leadership defensively. Collectively, they're a much better team when he's on the floor.
The Knicks making a switch here. So it's the Knicks now. They lead by 1. They grab their own miss. No good from Randall.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
A nice shot by Roberts. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
It has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Yeah, that is evidenced by the 8 lead changes we've seen so far.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
What a performance. Just look at the game for the Prophet. He's got 30 points, and he's giving them a lot of points from the free throw line.
Yeah, Clark, what a fantastic job he's done of fighting his way to the line, getting fouls, working for those extra easy points for his club.
Knicks trail by 3. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Soft touch off the glass. Roberts got 17 now, just in the second half.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
And the pass to Randall. Leads him in there. DiVincenzo. Rejected by Roberts. The dish to Gaudala. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And it feels like the energy has just picked up big time here. Both teams now feeding off each other's intensity.
I don't know what was said in the locker rooms at halftime, Steve, but it's obvious both sides have responded well.
And that one falls for Gaudala. 20 seconds left to play in the third. DiVincenzo hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
The feed to Roberts. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Spurs lead by 3. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they're getting into the paint with their penetration, and it's really been key for this club.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
And for New York, the layup missed. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Randall. Lets it go from deep. And yes, sir, that one drops.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Down low. The steal. DiVincenzo, defended by Roberts. Feeds to Watson. New York moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Sims. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Wembanyama, the pass to Roberts. To the paint. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim. He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Randall. From outside, off the mark. The Spurs shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Vassell bangs on the trifecta. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Here's Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 21.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Gets it to go.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
The Spurs making a switch here. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
He passes to Tucker. Fires the 3. No luck. And the Spurs going the other way now.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Knicks trailed by 4. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The Prophet really making a difference here.
But he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Tucker. Sims, a follow-up flush.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Here's Roberts to the middle. It's Wembanyama. Count the bucket. 24 points for him.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
There's the pick. Five on the clock. Pass to Sims. It's rebounded by Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 4. He kicks it to Roberts. Puts the lead pass in front of him. The shot's good from Wembanyama. For New York, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Six to shoot. Here's Tucker. Nailed from three-point land.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Here's what the schedule says for the New York Knicks and what it looks like. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. That one is no good.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
From downtown, and again, New York with the triple.
And that's his second three-pointer of this half. Looks like he's starting to forget about that poor first half he had.
Roberts, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Tucker. Passes it to Randall. Defended by Sohan. Tucker can't get it to go.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
And Roberts kicks to Jones. Now the pass to Wembanyama. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Roberts. Pass to Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Randall passes to Tucker. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Brunson. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 27.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
New York's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He dishes it to Tucker. He passes to Randall to take the lead. And again, New York with the triple.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide-open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there.
Tore it down that time. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
1:11 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Tucker. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that.
Good on the first, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
You can't say enough about his composure in big moments. He's as cool as they come, guys.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Jones dishes to Roberts. Passes it to Sohan. Kicks to Roberts. Money!
These guys putting on the clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
The Knicks shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Stolen! Shot is no good. Excellent D there from Randall. Lets it go from the wing. San Antonio with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Spurs.
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big moment in this game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Still a chance, but they've got to score here.
Yeah, every possession is necessary.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
And not a good idea throwing the ball down the court that far.
Here's Brunson. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. Boy, that was a big shot.
And that one just flattened this crowd, Kevin.
Yeah, nothing you can do as a fan after a shot like that. Just shake your head.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Smart foul there, and you've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
A chance to tie it up, Clark.
A three would make it happen.
Here's Tucker. Recovered. Can't get the three to fall. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan player of the game, the Prophet.
I'm always flexing. Isaac pinamay. Mula sa kaswito da bugo man di ay. Di mi kasabay. Mura sa kakitsa da wa kayangay. Samog kay kanaw. Samog katanaon. At pag inamaw. Storya rang galabaw. Isaac pinamay. Mura kaksikitsa da wa kayangay. Ay palabi. Dagang kay kag arte, wa kay agi, ay papin.
You had the ball in your hands a ton tonight. How much does that correlate with the fact that you won the game?
I like having the ball in my hands, but I don't know if that's a direct reason why we won the game. I'm generally pretty involved with the offense, so that's bound to happen on occasion. I don't think the game tonight was anything special. We got the win, so I don't really see any reason to break it down or try to analyze things any further than that.